Holy spirits that prevent me from the fall. The most I can always call my intention is to get a 5-card message for chat today on May 28th. Hello, it's me, Trey Reach Tarot 2. Hope you're having a great day today. It is 3:31 p.m. here in Atlanta, Georgia. Please let me know when and where you're watching this, and if this message resonates with you in the near future or distant future. If it doesn't, that is okay too. There are other readers that could help you. 331 breaks down to 3 plus 3 is 6. 6 plus 1 is 7. I've been seeing a lot of 777 very prominently in these last spreads that I've been doing. So let's see. Holy spirits that prevent me from the fall. The most I'm going to call, what has chat been seeing 777 the last day or so, or we'll be seeing 777 on the next day, or has been seeing 777 the last 7 days. Let's see this. Oh my goodness. I'm not taking that. Oh my god. This deck is so huge. Pink could be very prominent. Because I looked at my bonnet differently. So pink could be very prominent for you. I don't think there's a March 31st. But if there's a March 31st birthday, let me know. There is some type of introspection happening with your finances. 111 on my timer. You could be thinking about how you could become the king of your finances. King of Pentacles out here. Right? Or you're already starting to make change toward that. And knowing how you can make it work for itself. Knight of Cups. Ooh, King to the Knight. You have the King, Queen, Knight, right? And dealing with your emotions surrounding finances could be very prominent out here, and how you maybe have been attributing a lot less emotions or energy in motion, emotion towards your finances, and now you have to, maybe because of the economy out here. And maybe there's too much emotion. I'm not going to say too much. Too little emotion wrapped in your finances. I don't think that's a bad thing, right? Knowing that you're taking charge of your finances right now and maybe not being too emotionally attached to them. Knight, I've always learned from other readers, is kind of a flighty type of energy, just like the Knight of Wands. The Knight of Cups is in and out too. So being maybe wishy-washy with your finances too, and how you view them, and how you can be more so sturdy, grounded in how you take care of your finances. 222 on my timer. And there's nothing wrong with being detached from your finances. That's okay. But learning maybe how to save, or how to, again, make it work for you so you can continuously see your finances grow, especially in this economy. I think that's amazing. Three of Cups out here. I think, again, this is also dealing with, going outside too. Maybe adding or being a participant in celebrating outside or with other people. 3 talks about community, communication, creativity, community, right? And we're talking about how you've been more so introspective, again, of your finances, and not being too emotionally attached, learning how to detach from that, but not being too flighty, and being consistent with that. And in order to be consistent, right, not in and out with your finances, I think there has to be some type of detachment, delocation, what's that word? It's usually when a bone, like, a relocation, reallocation of time, right, and finances, time and resources, right, from these 3 people. You could be a group of 3 back into yourself, right? There is a focus, again, with 777 being on the postal of this reading. There's a focus on reallocating your time, energy, and space to your finances, essentially, right? And understanding that you can't be in and out. You have to be consistent with it in order to see it grow to this King of Pentacles, which is the first card we have out here, right? I think it's amazing, right? Justice out here. Once you start to do that, you reap what you sow. There's an ebb and a flow. There's an ebb and a flow. You reap what you sow, as above, so below. I always say that. There's justice out here, right? The Major Arcana 111, right? 1111. You could be seeing that. 11 plus 3, 311. 311. That breaks down to a 5 again, right? There's a change. There's a change that happens, right? So once you start introspecting, you've already started doing this, right? With not being too flighty out here, with your finances being consistent, reallocating your time, probably pulling back from outside activities. There's going to be, obviously, movement and justice that obviously actively happens when you start making changes, right? There's an ebb and flow. You reap what you sow. So if you're sowing, consistency, you're going to reap that. And that's the Justice card out here. At the bottom of the deck, Hermit. Yeah, being inside the house, being more introspective, having more inner wisdom, dealing with your finances, obtaining inner wisdom, dealing with your finances, and how you could be more so consistent and a boss over your shit. That's really what it is. Know that your energy is your own. My energy is my own. No one shall adopt. If yours try, my ancestors will break you like a pop.